Hi, I'm Paul Madsen of growmedia.com, and I'm here with Cory Spitzer, entrepreneur extraordinaire, and we're just going to brainstorm a little bit about what it takes to launch a company, to get started, and to grow something. That's the whole point behind growmedia.com and behind your ventures. Cory, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hey, Cory, you've started 2 or 3 businesses, some good experience, good success lately with one and starting others. Tell us, why do people start businesses?
Oh man, that's a loaded question. I'll tell you, I think some people are just wired, whether it's they can't work at a traditional corporation, or they're not the type to go to college for multiple years and just sit in lectures and things like that. It's really tough to say. Some people just, when they hear that it's an option, that's all they need to hear.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and that's a good answer, because it is soup to nuts as far as the reasons people do it. We probably can't cover that in 3 minutes. But tell us, what do you think is a good preparation? What should people be prepared for when they launch their own business?
Oh man.
In 3 minutes or less.
Well, I'll tell you, everything takes longer than you think.
That's right.
Everything is more stressful than you think. Everything requires more time and money. But one trap that a lot of people fall into, what I've fallen into, is when you get into the grind and you're kind of tunnel vision, and you've got the anxiety and the depression and a lot of forces in life that are working at you. That experience is not unique, and everybody goes through that. Everybody thinks at one point or another, I'm not smart enough, or I'm not good enough, or they hit legal issues or family issues.
You said something about imposter theory or whatever.
Right, yeah.
What is that?
The imposter syndrome. Is when you think, I'm in a place that I don't deserve to be. I've achieved a level of success because I'm just clever enough to fool people that I have the skills and talents and experience to do so.
Sure.
But and everybody, even the most successful people get it. And it's important, because nobody talks about it, to realize that your experience is not unique.
Well, and that's a good one. That's a good one. Well, just to wrap up that's something that they need to think about those are great things to think about on the front end. How important is it to have a big picture, the know what the end looks like, or know where you want to be down the road?
I think it's important to define success for you personally.
It's good.
Because otherwise, you may go 40 years and say, I haven't made it yet. I haven't made it yet. Meanwhile, you still need to live your life,
Well, that's yes. There's the old book, Start with the End in Mind, and all that kind of thing. And I think that's all helpful. But like you and I have talked about before, the whole idea of the pivot. Tell us about that. Tell us, some companies that you've been part of didn't look exactly into it like you thought they were originally. Right. When do you pivot? How do you pivot?
Well, so it's the same with success. The road, you can only see so far ahead, and the road has got twists and turns that you could have never predicted 6 months ago. Okay. Right. So I think a lot of it, you develop an instinct over time, right? It only comes from experience. Right. And it only comes from having the tenacity and persistence to work towards your goals over the course of years. Okay. There's no such thing as an overnight success. Really.
Right. The old line, I worked 25 years to become an overnight success.
Right. Yeah. So it's all about knowing yourself, trusting your instincts, and you'll know when something feels wrong or doesn't work with your life.
Last thoughts to wrap up, advice for entrepreneurs as they get out there and make things happen for themselves?
Talk to people. Tell people about your idea. Find mentors. Find potential customers. Get feedback. Just talk about what you're doing.
Cory Spitzer from Entrepreneur Extraordinaire. Good to have you. Good to talk to you today. Thanks a lot. Talk to you next time.